Listen, I want us to pray for the Vice President of South Africa. What's his name? Yes. Let's pray for the Vice President of South Africa. Okay. It is very important for us to pray for him. If we don't pray for him, things will go wrong. The Lord has taken me back to the time of Mandela. There is a meeting. Ramaphosa is part of the meeting. And I'm part of that. Since he has taken me back. And then so they begin to talk. The agenda is the governing of South Africa. But there are so many sensitive issues that have been discussed in that meeting. And most of the things that have been discussed in that meeting, after that meeting, after many months, after many years, have not been followed. And so, by destiny, Ramaphosa is supposed to be spared, especially as we head towards November. But I see two forces. One force is a syndicate against him. Another force is violence against him. The aim is to remove him because there is a destiny which he carries with himself. According to the meeting that the Lord makes me attend, and in that meeting there was Mandela and everybody, Ramaphosa was there. There are others that I can see in that meeting, but I'm constrained from saying them. But at least I can say myself, I'm there, Ramaphosa is there, and Mandela is there. And we must pray because there is a document that is involved. When we pray, and Ramaphosa is not discredited, things will be well in South Africa.
On the 18th of December, 2017, the Lord confirmed the words of the man of God Pastor Stone, that Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa carried a destiny in his life, which was to be protected, when he was elected the president of the African National Congress Party. Yes indeed, Pastor Stone was able to go into the past and also to go into the future, to see the future of Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa. And when we prayed, as the man of God instructed us, the destiny of Cyril Ramaphosa was protected. Please stay tuned as you watch the breaking news.
And Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa received 2440 votes.
It was a close race, and at the end, only 179 votes separated Cyril Ramaphosa from his rival, Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. Ramaphosa was unable to contain his emotions as he strove to take up the leadership mantle of Africa's oldest liberation party. For Ramaphosa, it has been a long road to the top. Expected to take over from Nelson Mandela, he lost out to Thabo Mbeki in the late 1990s. He left politics to become one of South Africa's wealthiest businessmen, only to return in 2012 as deputy president of the ANC and later the country.
The man of God, Pastor Stone, also said that he was seeing two forces. One force was a syndicate against Cyril Ramaphosa. The other force was violence against Ramaphosa. Pastor Stone also said that he saw a document which was going to be used to discredit Cyril Ramaphosa. He further said this was an attempt to remove him. This came to pass when the Sunday Independent newspaper and some other media houses published a story from a 3-page document of emails by Cyril Ramaphosa in order to expose him. Please stay tuned as you watch the breaking news.
Ramaphosa says a social smear campaign against him represents the escalation of a dirty war against those working to restore the values, the principles and the integrity of the African National Congress and society. He says the report in a Sunday newspaper about alleged extramarital affairs will not deter him ahead of the ANC's elective conference in December. While addressing residents in Randfontein on the West Rand, he called on ANC members not to let newspapers choose the next ANC leader. Meanwhile, the SACP in the Northwest says the allegations of extramarital affairs are questionable.
Please stay tuned as you watch the breaking news.
I have therefore come to the decision to resign as President of the Republic with immediate effect.
Thank you for joining us on Focus on Africa from BBC World News. South Africa has a new president. After weeks of waiting in the wings, Cyril Ramaphosa has been elected by Parliament in the wake of the resignation of Jacob Zuma last night. It comes at a time when the saga threatened to become a soap opera. Milton Nkosi has been tuning into every episode and now reports on the latest twist.
So help me God.
And with those words, Matumela Cyril Ramaphosa was sworn in as President of the Republic of South Africa.